Me neither.
Well, I'm glad you did. Somebody came by and told me, and I thought, oh, God, this sounds like real entertainment.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Hey,
You were here
howdy.
yesterday, weren't you?
What's that?
Was you here yesterday?
Yesterday, no, sir.
You Tim?
I'm Tim.
It was Tim that was here, but what the hell was Tim?
You mean there's another Tim? I better watch out.
He didn't hit no hair neither.
He didn't have.
He got jokes.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I don't know, one day this week.
I was here a little while ago, not yesterday, but a little while ago. Good afternoon. Hello. This one's called The Best of Times Is Now. Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. Let's see. How about a little jazz? This is some jazz from the 1920s. audience. Thank you very much. Here's some more jazz from the 1920s.
Wonderful.
Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. That one's called Has Anybody Seen My Gal? Here's another one I hope you enjoy. This one was written in the 20s, and it was the most popular song played at weddings in the 1930s. It's Always, Always. Thank you very much. Hey, good to see you. My name's Tim the Piano Man. That is always. And I play it sometimes. Let's see, another fun one to do. How about Sentimental Journey? Thank you very much. Thank you. Remember, if you have a request, just let me know. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't know it, I'll play something else. Maybe you'd like to hear Fly Me to the Moon. I'll play it for you. Thank you very much. What a wonderful audience. Thank you. Here's some more Frank Sinatra. Frank also did this one. This one's called Killing Me Softly. That was good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This next one, this one's called Polka Dots and Moonbeams. Have you ever heard of such a title, Polka Dots and Moonbeams? Oh, I better play it now. you very much.
That's a wow-wee.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. That means a lot. I'd like to play a song now called T for Two. Or is it 2 for T?
Two for two.
It's 4:11. Something like that. T for 2. All right. Thank you very much. What a great audience. That's T for 2. Here's another one I hope you enjoy. This one's called A Nice Cup of Tea.
I get tea.
For some, these are the only 2 songs I know about tea. Only 2. Now, my favorite line from this song, I'm not going to sing the words, but my favorite line is, I like a nice cup of tea with my dinner and a nice cup of tea with my tea. Whoever wrote it really liked tea. much. What a great audience. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you.
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. We haven't done this one next. This one's called P.S. I Love You. Now, my favorite line from this song is the gentleman, the story is it's a love song that a gentleman is writing to his beau. Or his wife. Maybe both. And hopefully not either one, but never mind. In the course of the letter, he casually drops the piece of information that he burnt a hole in the dining room table. Casually, quite casually. Now, I don't know if that was a casual thing back when the song was written in the 1950s. I wasn't around, so I don't remember it. But it seems to me like if I burnt a hole in the dining room table, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I would think it's a big deal. But anyways, I'll let you decide. Here's the song, P.S. I Love You. Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. Remember, if you have a request, just let me know. If I know your song, I'll play it. And if I don't know it, I'll play it anyways.
Pennsylvania, 65,000.
You got me there. I put my foot in my mouth. I should have said if I don't know it, I'll play something else.
That was Glenn Miller.
Glenn Miller, can I play In the Mood?
Yeah.
I'll do that one instead. All right. Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tim, do you know one, it's an old one, back in the 50s, Bill Bailey?
Won't you please come home?
Yeah.
Bill Bailey.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. And that'll be my last one for the day.
All right.
I've run out of time. much. What a great audience. My name's Tim, the Piano Man. I have enjoyed entertaining y'all once again. Thank you for having me out. You could have been anywhere. You could have been taking a nap. But you chose to be here, and I thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. See y'all next time.
Oh, it's in her chair.
That was a lot of fun. What's that, sir? Rock and roll and country. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of that. You got it. As you keep the requests coming, and I'll keep the rock and roll and country coming too.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Because I always say if I know your song, I will play it.
I don't know the names of them.
Oh, well that might be some trouble then. I will help you out. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. And I'll be back, I think in a couple weeks from now. About a week or week and a half ago, I think it was.
Okay, say one more song.
Yes.
One more song.
One more song. Oh my
This
goodness.
lady's just coming.
Oh really?
Come on. She'd been walking around, but she didn't have a chair.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, I'll do just one more song because y'all are such a great audience.
There you go. We're gonna get him to do one more.
Y'all are such a great audience. I'll do one
There you
more.
go. I don't work it.
Oh really?
No, I'm just visiting my mother-in-law.
Oh wonderful.
She's bedridden. So.
I understand.
There you go. You get
Okay, I'll do one more song for
Put your
the
break
special
on.
audience that just
Put your
joined us.
break on, okay? I need a song sheet.
Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. And that is it for me for today. My name's Tim the Piano Man. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye, everybody. Thank you. See y'all next time. Bye. Thank you. Thanks, man. What you got there? Is that a Bluetooth speaker? Oh, good to see you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Now is the fun time where I get to read y'all's comments. Because I play at retirement communities, so I don't always get the chance to look at y'all's comments when I'm playing. Malika says, wow, thank you, Malika. Brandon's Random says, I like that. Thank you. Josh Velvet says, Halo, sir. Are you asking, is that a request for the Halo music, or are you saying hello ironically? Malika, Tim, you are amazing, and I loved the decorations too. Thank you so much. Josh Velvet. Can you play Scott Joplin, The Entertainer? I wish I had seen that one. That would have fit all my criteria. So that is number one. Well, the first criteria, I have to see it. But if it's the second and the third criteria, which is, do I know it? Yes. Is it appropriate for the gig? Yes, it would have worked. But I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Brandon's Ransom says Brandon's Random says my profile picture is my dog. That is truly random, and that sounds like it's in character. Dummy Crash says play Great Balls of Fire. Dummy Crash, if I had seen that, it would have fit my two criteria, because that would have worked, and I also know it. Malika says your dog is cool. Okay. Y'all are funny. The Ender Ying, I think that's what it says. Hello, bro. Name a car for edit. What does that even mean? Malika, Tim is such a chill guy. Look at his glasses. I am blushing. James Langston, I'm a drummer. Let's start a band, sir. James Langston, where are you located? I usually work solo. I'll say that. I usually work solo. Malika says, I love you, Tim. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Claudine Magalhaes da Silva says, extraordinario. Thank you very much. I had to roll that R, because with a name like that, I mean, you got to roll the R. Cool Guy Ian says, Pixar, question mark. What do you mean, Pixar? Is that a request? Cinnamon Roll says, OMG, is that a piano? I love piano. Yes, it is a piano. Cinnamon Roll. Pinky Pradon 555. Oh, I don't know that language. Something about a harmonium. That's pretty cool. I have an Indian aunt who plays a harmonium, and it's really beautiful. Just like the spirituality of it all. It's really beautiful. Cool Guy Ian says, can you play Golden Hour? I do know that song. I don't know it. I need to work on that one. I need to work on that one a little bit. I don't know if that would have worked at that last gig. Elephone TV says, Cool Guy Ian is a bot. He is another live streaming. He's in another live streaming? That's interesting. Huh. Romaine says, Rammstein play song piano. That's probably a no. Probably a no. Elif Latone, Elif. I can't even pronounce that name. Oh, that was just a joke. Okay. Zach Aiden says, bro is locked in right now. I guess I was, because I didn't see that comment. Howie3253 says hi. Lily says hi. Hi, Lily. Gabriel R., another one for Golden Hour. Make with Mike says, look up Charles Montgomery has a well-played piano channel. You two would be great collab. Oh, cool. Charles Montgomery, shout out. I might do that. You get Ali, a.k.a. says you play very well. Thank you. Edit Maxi says hi. Anushka asks for River Flows In You many times. I did see that one, but it wasn't going to work, so I'm sorry. I saw it, but the second criteria is I have to know it, which I do know it. But the third is that it has to be appropriate for the gig, and it just wasn't going to work there. Sorry. Red Dead Redemption. Tunes, I can't even talk. Anushka, can you wait? That's funny. Play Rush E. I don't know that one well enough. Ragtime piano playing, thank you very much. Thank you. Chalamune says, nice piano playing. Amtrak Train Tracker, can you play All Aboard Amtrak? I don't know that one. That's interesting. Mojo says, this is very nice, sir. I want to play piano like you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for being respectful. Heavy metal, yes, heavy metal piano. Sorry, guys, I don't do that. Ooh, Yvonne Bognar, Dave Brubeck, take 5. Yeah, I like that one. That would have worked. Timpo Games asked for Dr. Dre, Sill on the Like. I don't know that. Can you play Happy Birthday? Oh, happy birthday, John Mulheron. I will give you a shout out. Happy birthday, John. But sorry I missed that. Sana says, wish I could play like that. Can you play Sweet? I thought you wanted to dance by Tyler the Creator. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Minnie Jack says he's really good. Thank you. Joan Mapala says, nice playing, Tim. Thank you. Bryce Wade says, do you do the Close to Me song by Just Shapes and Beats? Sorry, I don't know that one. God's Time says, why aren't you on TikTok? You would get way more views. I've tried TikTok. I am on TikTok, but I do most of my streaming on YouTube right now. If I can figure out a way to do both at the same time, I might do that. But for some reason, my YouTube channel has exploded a lot faster than TikTok. Claudine Magalhães Raiz da Silva, Magnifico, Brasil. Thank you very much. Mystery Gamer Brawl Star says hello. Mahmoud Abdicidi says hello. Brother, big fan. Thank you for joining, Mahmoud. Mystery Gamer Brawl Star says, play some music. I am done gigging for the day. That's it for me. Mr. Dream says, hello from South Africa. I thoroughly enjoyed your playing. Glad I stumbled upon you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also got some requests for Bill Evans. That's pretty cool. All right. I got through all the comments. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep streaming as I drive home safely, because YouTube treats me like an adult and lets me make my own decisions. Where TikTok doesn't let me drive and stream at the same time. They'll put you in TikTok jail if you do that, by the way. You won't be able to access your account. Sucks. I found out the hard way. But that was a pretty easy day. I just had 2 gigs at 2 p.m. and then 3:30 p.m. and that's it. 2 gigs out here in Memphis, Tennessee. And now I get to drive home. I have to finish up a couple things. And that's it. I'm working on building my studio, y'all. I'm trying to get my watch time up with me, which means I need to make better content. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, how to make better content. Any ideas? Like, maybe like a long form video. That's what I want to do. You know, I want to make the stuff that's worth watching. And I understand that takes time. It takes time. And it's a skill set too. It really is. Right now, my approach to grow my channel has just been streaming what I already do, which is play piano at retirement communities. And enough of y'all have liked that to the extent where it's grown. My channel has grown a lot and I'm super grateful. But I want to figure out how to create better content. And I don't know if that's a lot. I think that might be in the long form videos. Like interesting things, like answering questions, solving problems. And maybe I don't know what y'all are interested in watching. Maybe more concerts, maybe more specific songs, like specific requests. Maybe I could even do like, what are they called? You know what, where you have like the piano keys and then you have, and they kind of light up and there's like, they're animated and stuff. I could do that. Hi, Luke Bauer, Tatum, Peter Griffin. Thanks. Mystery Gamer Brawl Stars, drive carefully, sir. Yep, I'm gonna drive carefully. YouTube lets me take my own risks. But that's something that I'm trying to figure out. What's the best thing for my channel to create? Right now, I'm okay with where it is right now. Although I am interested in growing it, absolutely. I want to create better content, stuff that more of y'all want to watch. So like I said, I've been live streaming my piano shows, and I play a lot of piano shows during the day. I do play a lot of piano shows during the day. Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was a marathon day. I had 2 marathon days in a row. For me, a marathon day is 5 gigs in the same day. And it's just a job. It's a cool job that I enjoy based on a skill set that I've cultivated. But life is good. Life is good. I get to do something that I enjoy for work. There's still work though. Yeah, the mind really is the key here. And by that I mean, like, where are you right now? Where you are right now is not necessarily a reflection of where your mind is. Where you are right now could be a reflection of your dominant thoughts over a long period of time. leading up to where you are now. But where you're going could be way different from where you are now. And it might require some different thoughts. It's interesting. The mind is a tool. I look at it like a tool. So often, what we're getting as far as results in our life, and this might be difficult to hear, but a lot of the times what we're getting as far as results in our life is a result of the thoughts that we think, which translate to the actions that we take. The actions are very important. Somebody with a lot of money, I think, might not necessarily work harder, but they just take different actions. Now, hard work has something to do with it, at least initially. You got to work hard to build yourself up. And that's like the proving ground. You have to earn it. And that's what I'm working on. I'm earning it. Just like I want to earn your viewership. So if you are enjoying the live stream, please consider subscribing. You'll get more piano videos and some streams of me talking about philosophy or answering your questions. Where are you from? Says Mystery Gamer. Sorry I'm not pronouncing the full name because I'm looking at the road right now. Mystery Gamer Brawl Stars. Hubersep also says, where are you? Are you asking me or are you asking somebody else? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee in the United States right now. That's where I live in the US of A. Which has such a rich history of music in Memphis, Tennessee. It's really a blessing. And in music, Memphis, Tennessee is it's a holy ground. It really is. New Orleans, Louisiana is also a holy ground of music. There's so many different places. Nashville, Tennessee is also holy ground. Well, it's a little bit more commercial, but I respect it. I respect it. Oh, interesting. It's 4:46 where I am, 4:46. And I might be running into rush hour traffic. So I'm going to stop looking at the comments for a little bit and make sure that I concentrate on the driving. But it really does matter where your mind is, because you could have the world and then you could lose it based on the actions that you take, based on your mindset. You could also have nothing and then take different actions based on your mindset. That's why I like a growth mindset. And that's also why I really tried the best of my ability not to judge anybody, because number one, human beings can change. Human beings are malleable. Oh, I just saw that request. What style do you play on the piano? I play mostly jazz, but I do jazz and ragtime. Also some blues and boogie woogie and country and gospel. I'm going to share a little bit about how I got started playing piano and how the mindset affected that too. I wanted to learn and I wanted to be successful and I wanted to support myself without working for anybody else. That was a big thing for me. I didn't want to work for anybody. I've always been kind of stubborn, and I've had examples. The authority in my life, it was not consistent, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me. And so I rebelled and developed a distaste for authority. I respect authority, especially when it's deployed responsibly and consistently. But I also realize that as a sovereign human being, I am an authority in myself. And with that comes the desire to grow and to build a good life simply based on what I earn through merit. So what I had to do is I had to figure out how to do that. And for all y'all that are still watching, you are the creme de la creme, because for some reason people didn't want to hear about that. But that's true. That's the true story. That's exactly what happened. I didn't like it, and so I wanted to go into business for myself. I didn't want to work for anybody. It took me a while to get off the ground. I started creative jazz piano in 2015. 10 years ago, coming up in July. And it took me a while to get off the ground. I took other work and I was doing other projects in the meantime because I didn't know how to do it. So I had to figure it out. Excuse me. And it took me a while to figure it out. And just as I was figuring it out, like a year and a half into like a really good flow, and I'll share the secret of how I figured it out, but a year and a half of a really good flow was March 2020. So my gigs shut down at that time, which really was awful. And then I built the gigs back up. Anyways, what really unlocked this for me was watering the tree that bared the most fruit. So I did an audit of my time. I figured, what are all the activities that I'm doing to make money playing piano at retirement communities? And the thing that was making me the most money, that was directly tied to me making money, was calling activities directors and booking gigs. And that was the huge unlock for me. And then I was able to fill my calendar. That's how it happened. So, if you're this for yourself, or if you have a side hustle, do an audit. So worth it. Do an audit of your time. Just write down doing your business activities. Do an audit of your time. Write down in a week the amount of time that you spend doing the various business activities. Because if you're a business owner, or if you have a side, like there's other things involved. There's money. What's the 20% of the activity that brings in 80% of the money? And you double down on that, or triple down, or quadruple down on that activity, then you're going to make more money. It's called watering the plant that bears the most fruit. That's how I was able to quit my soul-sucking job delivering chicken wings for a bad boss and work for myself. And initially, that was the main goal. That was the main goal. I just wanted to work for myself and support myself so I could be an artist. And I could spend my time with my head in the clouds and make art. But it turns out that something I learned about myself that I didn't know is that I tended to spend more time with my head in the clouds and less time making art. And that what really has helped me personally is developing discipline. Discipline has made me and it's been a great transformation. But that's y'all. That is how I did it. I took an audit of my, because I didn't just quit. I didn't just quit my delivery job cold turkey. I didn't quit it cold turkey. What I did is I sort of started playing piano at retirement communities as a side hustle. And it took me a while to do an audit of my time, but I did eventually. And then I figured out that the activity that was making me the most money, that was directly tied to bringing the money in, which is calling activities directors. And so I doubled down, tripled down on that, and I went full-time for about, a year and a half, and then March 2020 happened, and then I did some other work during that time because my gigs shut down, but then the gigs came back. And I've been going strong for several years since. So I'm super grateful. Super, super grateful. Anyways, that's my story. That's my story. And it all ties back to how the mind can affect actions. And actions can improve your life. If you have just actions, they have to be the right actions. So that's where the mind comes in. They have to be the right actions to get you to where you want to go. And that can be hard, because if you're going somewhere that you've never been before, it seems like you have to become a new person. But what's great about it is that once you can use the mind and you can learn from other people. You can have an open mind and you can learn, and you can reshape how you look at yourself. You can reshape how you look at yourself. And some people, we just look at ourselves like the product of our environment and our family and our history. But if you develop a perspective of yourself that includes the ability to change and to grow and to learn new things and to become somebody new, or just learn new skills, slowly. But if you can incorporate that into your personality, the way that you view yourself, you can change your life in big ways. And it's really beautiful. And I've done it. Somebody says, wait, it cut out. What about discipline? Sure. So here's where discipline comes into it. I think I was sharing a little bit about how my relationship with discipline. It helped me to develop. It helped me to get my head out of the clouds. So when I first started working for myself, I used my free time to be an artist, and I put my head in the clouds, daydreaming, but also partying too much. And what has really helped me is the discipline to work on my business and to stop partying so much, honestly. That's just me. That's my personality. I think that my personality is really, I feel the most sane and grounded and stable when I'm disciplining myself to get enough sleep, to eat well, and to exercise, and to not party that much. And that's me. That's a self-awareness there. I think there are plenty of people whose life who do really well partying a lot. Even though, like, substances, they can kind of knock stability. They can knock it out. Substances, whether it's alcohol or drugs, on a continuous basis, are probably not good. But I'm not judging. I just know that discipline has helped me. Thank you. I like my job, but it isn't a passion. Yeah, that's normal. That is normal. There's a couple different things here based on that. Okay, so you like your job, but it isn't a passion. You can have both. They don't have to be the same thing. But what I have experience in is transitioning from a job that I didn't like to a side hustle and growing the side hustle. But it took me a long time to grow the side hustle. I would have done it differently looking back. And the thing that I would have done differently is I would have audited my time a lot sooner. But I had to develop certain skills too. Like I had to develop sales skills. Like I had to sell myself and I had to sell my service as a piano player. And that took some time. So it wasn't as reliable. I really did have to get those skills up. But I would have audited my time sooner looking back. Also, the fact that I didn't like my job was motivating. So I was more motivated to go through how uncomfortable it was to develop the new skills and to sell myself. So that was uncomfortable. Learning can be uncomfortable. But the fact that I didn't like my job kind of motivated me, which is pretty interesting. Also, too, I had experience in the music business. So from the time I was about 16, I was playing in bands, and I was actually making money playing in bands when I was in high school and then in college. So that was kind of my profession. I didn't make a ton of money though, because I didn't know how to do that. Smart. I did the same thing with my finances. Write everything down like a log and reflect. Yes. Talk and I. That is a really good idea. Yeah, it's really cool that you did that. That helps so much because it's you're looking at the forest versus looking at the trees. to get a bird's eye view of something helps you make an objective decision. And it's like you get to be both the author and the protagonist in that situation. You get to look at your life. If you do an audit of your time, you get to look at your life, and then you get to choose. Like you might say, hey, I'm spending way too much time watching Netflix. And this is all of your time. If you do like a personal audit, even in your business, in your side hustle, if you look at all the activities that you're doing and then decide, hey, this is working, this isn't working, then you can really affect great change. But you can do that with your personal time too, although not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to take a hard look at the man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Sometimes it's harsh. But if you can face the truth, and you can look at your goals, if you have defined goals, and look at the things that you're doing during the week, say, this is getting me closer, this is neutral, this is detracting, then you can make some changes. And it's a gradual thing, you know. It's a gradual thing. You're a living being, so take it easy on yourself. But you're worth doing an audit. How long would you say it took you to reach a level at piano that's worth to sell? Rodicius, great question. Okay, I like that question a lot, because it's sooner than you think. I haven't worked with anybody personally that has tried this, because I don't teach a lot of piano either, and so it's a little difficult for me to answer. But I didn't think I was very good when I first started playing at retirement communities. What's great about retirement communities is that a lot of the time, the value that you bring, it's not just in the musical entertainment, but it's also in your presence and your engagement and your interaction. So retirement communities, what they want is they want people to entertain, and if you're skilled at the piano, that's great. But if you can tell jokes, if you can make people smile, if you can ask people about their days, if you can bring light into their lives, then that's valuable in itself. I believe that there is a certain threshold of piano playing that's necessary in order to be at the level where you're competent. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to exactly define what that is yet, although I do think that I need to look into that, because I want to teach piano players how to get gigs at retirement communities. In fact, I wrote a book about it, Easy Piano Gigs. It's on Amazon, Easy Piano Gigs. You can just search how to get piano gigs on Amazon, and my book comes up. But I don't know where that level is. I would say you want to be intermediate. You need about 50 minutes of music, 50 minutes of music. And that's it. Intermediate, it's hard to define though. You know, it's kind of hard to define. Maybe a good thing to do is to volunteer, even though I usually don't recommend volunteering at retirement communities. Maybe volunteer at a retirement community. Heck, I mean, if you want to send me a video of you playing, then I can tell you if I think that you're ready, in my opinion. And if you're not, I can suggest some things to do. Like, I don't know if you're a piano player or not, but that's kind of what I would suggest. I'm sorry it's not a direct answer, but that's kind of tough. That's a tough one. When are you ready to be professional? Thank you, Rodicius. Yeah, my goal is to tell it like it is. This is what's worked for me. You know, if I can recommend something, I'll do my best based on my expertise. Also, too, I'm just one guy. And there's a lot of opinions out there. But I appreciate the comments. If you're a novice, even if you're a novice, okay, here's what I suggest. Get together 50 minutes of music. Once you time yourself playing 50 minutes of music, just like record it, without repeating a song, then you're probably going to be a lot further than you think. You might even be ready to get a gig at a retirement community. But putting together 50 minutes of music in itself is a good milestone, I think. It's a good milestone. Because then you have what's called a set. You have a set of music. And that's really cool. And that's the basis. That's your product, essentially. It's a service, but that's your product. All right, y'all. I got to stop the live stream. I've really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed sharing my experience, and I've enjoyed answering y'all's questions. Sorry I didn't get to everybody today, but I got to get going to my next thing. Much love, and I'll see y'all in the next one.